Get down. Sorry about that. My dog just had surgery and she tried to lick herself. Whew, what a week, y'all. What a week. Phone's still going off. I haven't even updated my lineup. Let's get through this. Oh, a lot of folks know me off of Twitter and Facebook know I do stuff old school. So I got waiver wires, which ends this week. I will tell you guys later what I will be doing for the upcoming videos. Just gotta get my station. Like I said, my dog had major surgery. So let me say something. In the chat room, I still don't know how to pin anything. But I'm gonna get that out the way. Give a shout out. Still got my card on here. Add me on Twitter. Fantasy Football Girls Advice. The people that I usually get information from and look up to as a person that does fantasy football podcasts. I got the Fantasy Football Headliners, Chat Sports, Fantasy Couch, Fantasy Football Advice, Fantasy Football Counselor, Fantasy Football Today, Fantasy Pros, and the guy that I go to for betting, which I don't do just yet, is John Lawson, Pat Mayo Show, and then I added another one, the Fantasy Doctors on YouTube. You got Sports Mafia, you got the Gridiron Fan Zone on YouTube or on Facebook. This is a crazy week. I mean, there's gonna be some names I ain't never heard of, but I think I said that before. And I'm really sucking in 2 leagues. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't done anything. I have a bye week. So I am still in the hump of that. Let's add all those. Why I can fill in this space of air. Once waiver wires lets up, I'll be getting more into the injuries. I'll be getting more into redrafts, dynasty leagues. My start sip videos will be a lot better and a lot more informative. But like I said, it's been a hard 2 weeks, but we chugging through. I'm in a consultation game on this one. So I'll go more into that after I do these waiver wires, which, again, I do it old school, so just putting that up out there. I got, Phillip Rivers when we played them, I think it was week 13 or 14. Phillip Rivers did pretty good, 41% rostered on Yahoo, 4 straight weeks of 2 touchdowns. He has a 10-2 touchdown interception ratio so far. I'd pick up Jalen Hurt. I would pick him up if you're still playing fantasy football. You could stash him, in case, God forbid, somebody does get hurt. 2 quarterback league, flex, 2 quarterback or super flex league. I'm sorry, Cards have allowed the 5th most rushing yards to quarterbacks, 30 pass attempts, 167 yards, 19.3 fantasy football against the Saints, which, they do kind of have a good defense. So I'm just saying that. So those are my 2 quarterbacks. Maybe Maybe Mitch. No, I'm not going to say Mitch because he plays the Vikings. He's been quarterback 9 the last 3 weeks, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Again, 2 quarterback or super flex leagues. Mm. My Bears, boy. I don't even know what to say. Where do you start with them except get offensive line? I'm still saying sign Allen Robinson. I mean, yeah, Lee. Let's see. Let's see. I want, Todd Gurley's out. He's declining. I said that in the beginning, even though, um, even though fantasy football counselor stated for you guys to pick Todd Gurley up. No, I said that with a person that has arthritis, don't do it. But Edo Smith maybe. Uh, I got Nelson Aguilar. He plays the Chargers. No, Nelson Aguilar don't play. Who the Eagles play? They don't play the Chargers. Chargers play the Raiders. So Eagles. Eagles play the Cardinals. So yeah, go ahead and start him. I'm gonna change that. I got that wrong. Cards. I go ahead and start him. He's been producing pretty good. Uh, Kiki QT. I'll talk about that in a little bit. For tight ends, I like Cole Clement. I really do. I like Cole Clement. Irv Smith. Uh, he had 14 point. Irv Smith Jr. had 14.3 fantasy football points week 14. Kyle Rudolph, he's been sucking balls. Bears allow a lot of points for tight ends, so go ahead and start Irv Smith. So you got Philip Rivers, Jalen Hurts, uh, Irv Smith Jr. for a tight end. Logan Thomas, you can start too. He's been a tight end 5 since week 6. He plays Seattle. I go ahead and start him. Cam Akers, his volume's going up, and he plays the Jets. I start, in fact, everybody. I start everybody on the Rams. I would, but that's just me. We got Tim Patrick. I don't even know why he's still on waiver wires. Why I don't understand why that's Drew Luck's favorite target, and they play that's Tony Paul. Well, they play the Bills, so I might say him week 15, start week 16 if he's still playing. Russell Gage, that's another one. Very high floor. Bucks have been burned with slot receivers. 7 receptions, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 82 yards and a touchdown. You know, if they're being burnt on a slot receiver, go ahead and pick him up. Curtis Samuel, because we don't know about DJ Moore. 9 targets, week 14. He's a gadget player. Uh, let's see. I don't like Sony Michelle. I damn sure ain't going to start Carlos Hyde. Like, why would you even do that? Um, uh, Keelan Cole, he plays the Ravens, so I want to start him. James Washington's been taking places for where somehow Claypool done. What the heck? People put hands on you, you get scared, and you don't want to. Your whole game is thrown off. Chad Henson against Mike Colson against the Bears, he did really good. He had over 100 yards each time. Now this is where I said I talked to you about Kiki QT. You know, they'll probably double team him, and that leaves Chad Henson. I hope it don't, being a Colts fan, but that would leave him open. And he did really good against my Colts and Bears. I can't say nothing about that. How about a Bills wide receiver, Gabriel Davis, if John Brown is out? Scored a touchdown last 4 to 5 games. 3 receptions, 19 yards, 9.5 fantasy football points. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see. Peyton Barber, maybe, because, you got Antonio Gibson out. J.K. McKissick, he's more of a PPR catching back. And then you got Cards tight end Dan Arnold. He's 0.4% owned. He plays the Eagles. Maybe Tyler Higbee. Jets give up the most points to tight ends. Bears are bottom three in covering. Are in the bottom three in covering the tight end. So he did pretty good against. Then you got Gerald Levert. You can start him. I want to start Jared Goff. How about Lynn Bowman? He can play wide receiver. In most league, he's listed as a wide receiver and a running back. So keep that in mind. That is Lynn Bowman, Miami, and he plays the Pats. Gasket and Hamad are hurt. 7 receptions on 9 targets. PPR league. Good in the slot. I got Buddy Howell. You got Jakeem Grant, maybe, but they pay the plates here. It's Jalen Rager. I don't understand why he's still on waiver wires. Y'all need to pick him up. He's like my Cole Beasley. Let's see. They got the Browns, Cards, and Titans defense. Kendrick Bourne, Niners wide receiver, because who knows who playing. You got Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, he's hurt. Jimmy G's not coming back. Maybe George Kittle comes back, but I hope he doesn't. Just go ahead and shut it down. Kendrick Bourne had 3 receptions, 42 yards, 7.7 fantasy football points week 14. You could pick him up in a deeper league because he plays Dallas. Dallas sucks balls. And that's about it. But what I wanted to go over, I'll be getting more into redrafts, dynasty leagues, IDP leagues. I'll have a little bit more content on start sit videos, waiver wires. This is the last week for waiver wires, so if you're in, for the playoffs, man, out of all these, I pick up Lynn Bowman because he can play wide receiver and he can play running back. Because who knows for Miami? Gaskin and Amaya are out. You just never know. But again, go add me on Fantasy Football Girls Advice on Twitter. Hopefully y'all say pray for me and my doggy. She gets her stitches out on the 28th. So boom. That is it for waiver wires till 2021. I will have start sit videos. I want to go over the Chargers versus Raiders. Raiders are favored 3.5. Over under is 53.5. I'm hoping. Well, I got a bye with Herbert, so Josh Jacob, he sucked. So Devontae Booker, I'd start him. I don't know what Josh Jacobs' issue is, but I'm not going to get it into that. The Chargers, they have everybody hurt. Keenan Allen's hurt. Mike Williams hurt. I'm trying to think. You're just going to have to play it by ear. But I definitely, Austin Eckler's hurt. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I'll let you know tonight before the game. Peace. Blessings. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.